What's up, y'all? This is Ericwvr, Weaver Lawn Service, coming at you with another informative video. And this one is pretty informative, if I say so myself. We did a pretty big job yesterday, and for an elderly lady. The lady got her on just as good as me or you, but at the same time, she was the elderly lady. And the elderly lady screwed me. She literally put the screws to me. We did all this work, and part of this is my fault because I trusted this person, this lady, and I went against my own policies. Charged her a certain amount to do the work that she wanted done. She wanted far more work than what money she was willing to pay. But I agreed to do the work. And me and a couple of guys that worked with me went out. It's a 15-mile drive to her rental property and did the work. Trimmed hedges that was tall as her roof. The property hadn't been taken care of in some years, looked like. But she wanted the property mowed. It's about 1.5 acres. She wanted the hedges stretch all the way around the house, front, sides, and back. And all the hedges were topping out at the level of the roof of the house. She wanted there's a spare house on a guest house on the property. She wanted it cleaned out as well, and trimming the hedges, cleaning out spots that were overgrown. And sometimes I let my heart get in the way of good business sense, and I guess that has been sometimes a curse to me. But I charged her a certain amount to do this property, and she was, well, I don't have that kind of money, so I dropped down and asked her, was this certain amount all right? Well, my son-in-law, my grandson came over and he had 2 screws in his tires and he needed some more screws. Some more 4 brand new tires. And I have to have this house re-roofed in a couple of weeks. My husband died last year. My dog got set on fire. It's one thing after another. And I dropped down to another amount that I guess, looking at it now, that she actually, I guess she wanted to pay. The whole thing, she was screwing me over the whole time, and I'm looking at trying to do that right ethical thing. This is a little old lady, cut her a break, but at the same time, she's breaking me. Okay? One excuse after another. So anyway, we went out here and we spent about 5 hours on this property, whipping it back into shape because she's getting ready to sell it. And you can look at the lady's home and tell that she has means. But, at the same time, I'm not in a bank account. I don't know what she has, but by looking, she looks like she has means. And anyway, we did all this work, finished it, called her and let her know the property was done, took video, a video before a video, and we always take an after video when we finish the property. And she did not want to pay me. She went out to the property, said the property we did a good job, but the hedges, I wanted them, she said, I wanted them like 2 foot off the ground. And I said, well, Miss So-and-so, that's going to be a separate charge to redo the hedges and bring them down to the ground. You didn't tell me that's what you wanted in your, when you gave me the description of what you wanted done to the property. And also, I wanted all the hedges taken out around the guest house. I wanted all the shrubbery and I wanted trees cut down. I want them hauled off. She wanted like $3,000 worth of work, and I was charging her not even, because of her age, and I felt sorry for her, I wasn't even charging her $300. And anyway, I just decided to chalk that up as a loss, because every time I talked to her about paying me what's owed, she would tell me if I go out there and do all of this work, extra work, she would pay me. I could take her to court, could call the police and take her to court, get a lawyer and take her to small claims court, but I'm not going to do that. Karma is a mother, and I'm going to take this L. And it seems like whenever somebody does me wrong, it looks like God looks out for me, because that person is always taken care of. So I got a temper, but it's hard. I'm getting better, but it's hard for me to, let somebody just take advantage of me and do me wrong. But this lady was in her late 80s. And I'm just going to chalk it up as a loss and a lesson learned. Hard lessons are the best lessons. So maybe a lot of you have been in this type of predicament, but if you haven't, let this be a lesson to anybody that's listening. Usually when I do a job that big, I, get half the money up front and let the client sign a form. And I went against my better judgment, and I didn't do that, and I got burned. Usually all of my clients are really good people. The new as well, new clients that I meet, they're really good and ethical people, but never let a person play on your sympathies because of their age, or you just might get screwed like I got screwed. But anyway, everybody has to learn lessons sometime, and I'm not at an age where I'm above learning a lesson. But again, let this be a lesson to any of you as far as things to watch out for. Don't trust everybody. Do business. If you're going to be in business and do business the right way to protect you. But anyway, to my next video, this is Ericwvr, Weaver Lawn Service. Later.